Welcome back. It is Wednesday, April 24th, and the MLB. Our three best bets are on the way. It's Austin, joined by Logan, and we are here to recap the worst part of the day, an 0-3 day. We might be the coldest MLB gamblers there is on the planet right now. So if you want to fade the picks today, we wouldn't call you crazy because we have lost 11 straight MLB picks. Rays, -0.5 in the first five. What were they? 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position for us, Logan? And then, of course, they put up a 2 spot in the 6th inning, and you're just up, oh, man. Oh, fun. White Sox, Twins, NRFI. When we can't get the timely hits in when teams we back them, don't worry. We'll get it on the NRFI when they get the timely hit in 2 outs, bottom of the first. There was no base runners until whatever. And then Trey and Cody Bellinger hit parlay. Trey does not come through. An 0-3 day. We've been ice cold, and there's only one thing we can do to fix that. Let's suit up, Logan. Yep, this is what the season's come to. We have the rally caps on, and we aren't even a month into the year. That is how down bad Logan and I feel, but we know eventually it's going to even out. I mean, we look at the long span of the season. We're basically break even. We're a month, and a little less than a month into the season. We know things will turn around, but I know it's been a bad stretch. Logan, how are you feeling on this not great Wednesday morning?
Yeah, it's pretty deflating. I mean, doing these videos when you just cannot hit water if you fell out of a boat, it stings. It stings. But again, I kind of said it yesterday. I truly believe in us. I know we will finish the year positive. We're going to, pretty much the way I look at it right now, we wiped away all of our profits from early April. It's a clean slate. Now we just got to build it back up, and it starts today.
It starts today, and we're going to dive into the picks. And you know what? Let's just lead it off with the first one of the day. And we're backing a team that I'm rocking a jersey for. And I'm keeping the dang rally cap on the whole video because we desperately need it. And if it's a 3-0 sweep today, it will stay on tomorrow. That's just how it be. We got a little superstitious, but rally cap time. I'm backing the Yankees, -0.5 in the first 5 innings, -140 on BetMGM. Is this a little bit juiced? Yes. But look, when I was looking at the board, this was my first gut. I said I really like the Yankees today. I was looking at the under in this first 5 innings, but I just know the Yankees are putting up a 6 spot on my head if I did that. I think this is the spot the Yankees come out and dominate from start to finish, and they probably cover the full game run line, but I just want the -0.5 in the first 5. Now, if you're on FanDuel, they right now have it at -1.5. If you take the first 5 result, you will have a better, that'll be, first 5 result is the same thing as this bet. Not the same as first 5 money line, which you get your money back if it pushes, but I really like the Yankees to dominate. However, we're going to need a good starting at a Mr. Clark Schmidt. Now, this season, Schmidt has a 3.15 ERA and a 1.55 whip. Whip a little bit high, but he's been able to get out of those difficult jams, which is good because he's faced some tough teams. I mean, he's faced the Astros, the Blue Jays, the Guardians, and the Rays. The Rays are good when we don't back them. Don't worry about that. We aren't on their props today. You can lock in Rays first 5 money line, first 5 run line, first 5 run line -3.5. They're going to smoke the Tigers because that's how it be when we're one day ahead. But you look at Schmidt's other props, they really expect a good outing out of him. 7.5 K prop, which is a line I don't think he's hit at all this season. His earned runs line only 1.5. He's also been a much better pitcher at home just in his career. Allowing a .04 batting average less at home than on the road. So he's been a much better pitcher at home in Yankee Stadium, and I expect him to be pretty decent for us and give us a shot here. We can't afford, 5 earned runs from Schmidt. If he gives up 1 or 2, I'm confident we can at least get that up on who's going to start for the A's today, and that's going to be Joe Boyle. Now, Boyle was all right last year, only made a few starts, but this year he's been the definition of a roller coaster ride. 7.23 ERA and a 1.71 whip. He's allowed 7, 0, 1, and then 7 earned runs. So you never know what you're getting out of him. His 2 good starts did come against the Tigers and the Nationals. The Nationals are a lineup I'm really not too afraid of. Tigers are always one that you never really know what you're getting from them on the occasion. His 2 bad starts came against some pretty consistent offenses, the Red Sox and the Guardians, 2 teams that can put the ball in play. And you look at Boyle, what he really struggles with is getting guys to chase. He's first percentile in chase rate. You don't want to be first percentile in anything. First percentile in chase rate, there's a reason. His walks allowed prop, 2.5, -200. They really think he gives the Yankees at least 3 base runners, and that would not shock me. I was looking at Juan Soto's walks allowed prop. He's the first guy I've ever seen have a walks prop at 1.5. They have him. They think he could potentially get 2 walks today. I mean, Judge is like -200 for a walk. I think there's going to be tons of trouble on the base bats for Joe Boyle. The question comes down to, will the Yankees get the timely hits? If you've been looking at our picks over the past few days, we are not getting those timely hits when we need them with teams we back. Eventually, that's going to even itself out over the long run of the season. It's also a guy in Boyle that's struggling to keep the ball off the ground, 19th percentile in ground ball percentage, or struggling to keep the ball on the ground. And in a stadium like Yankee Stadium, where you got a guy that's throwing a 96-mile-per-hour fastball, if he misses his location there and the Yankees sign him up, that's going to go into the bleachers. And this is a team that obviously knows how to hit at home. Looking at other Boyle props, his earned runs line sitting at 2.5 plus or minus 130 on the over. His outs prop is actually only 14.5. Anytime I see an outs prop at 14.5, I'm like, that seems a little suspect, because who doesn't want to take an outs prop at 14.5 the over? Because you're like, he certainly has to go 5 innings. I mean, it's not that hard to go 5 innings. Well, they're thinking he's going to be really in a tough spot here. I think there's tons of base runners. The question comes down to, will the Yankees hit them home? After yesterday, when I believe their 7, 8, 9 hitters didn't get a single hit, hopefully those guys can get on base. We can see some trouble, and hopefully we can get those timely hits here and there. I just don't trust Boyle a ton. I'm rocking my Judge jersey because he finally got an extra base hit after going 7 straight games without one yesterday. If he starts cooking, which he has not done anything really this season, this Yankees team should be in a good spot. He's making some good swings, just has not been able to get the barrel on the ball. I think he could potentially do that one of those against Boyle. So I really like the Yankees -0.5 in the first 5. I think they come through, get us the run line win. Hopefully they make it sweat-free, but knowing our luck, it will not be sweat-free. But I really like the Yankees -0.5 in the first 5. And then our second pick of the day will typically be our 2-leg hit parlay, but we're switching it up a little bit today on OddsChecker. As always, we put this down below in the pinned comment in the detail in the description, as well as at the end of the video. We have not done really well on the hit parlay, so we're going to give them a day off. We keep going 1 for 2 on those. So instead, we're going to go to a 2-leg parlay involving some games that we really like. Just going to take some alternate lines. So let's say, for instance, maybe I like the under in the Giants and Mets game. Instead of taking the regular line, it's like an 8 maybe, or 7.5. Maybe we buy up a couple runs saying, you know what? If they get to 7.5, they barely go over. We just don't think they're scoring, 10.5 runs. So definitely tap into that. It'll be a 2-leg hit or not hit parlay today, but just be a 2-leg parlay. We really like it. It'll be on OddsChecker. Top link and pinned comment in the details down below. I really think we're going to have a good chance at cashing that one there. So go check out that. We post a little bit later on after the video. But Logan, it is time for NRFI Nation, and we need a winner. And we're bringing out the flags, bringing out the music, and we're cashing this one. Yesterday's was brutal. Every NRFI loss is brutal, but some of them sting just a little bit. And yesterday's was just that. The 2 outs, bottom of the first, no base runners, a double down the line, and then, of course, Max Kepler comes in and gets that extra that hit that drives him in. Painful. And you know what we're doing? We're running it back. We're going right back to White Sox and Twins, taking the no-run first inning, -120, or minus, I believe, about -140 on Bet365. A little bit juiced, sure. We're laying a little juice today with 2 -140 picks. However, we're going to take what we're most confident in, because honestly, if we can get a winner, that'd be better than tossing out L's left and right. But let's talk about Joe Ryan, who will go for the Twins. He is 2-2 on NRFI so far this year. He was a very nice 24-6 last year. Actually, his NRFI in 2 straight starts, both to the Tigers. Obviously, when you see a guy back-to-back, it's going to be tough. So I'm not surprised he NRFI'd in the second start. But I really think that he'll be able to come out here and do his thing. Just like Pablo Sandoval yesterday, who had a 1-3 record on NRFIs, but had a great record last year. Eventually, they're going to start doing better. These are really 2 ace pitchers. White Sox, we talked about, tied for 17th in first inning runs, 30th in runs scored overall. Of course, they got a runner in scoring position yesterday, because that's just how it is sometimes. But I really think Ryan could come in here. I can't allow Ryan to give up the run. I won't allow that. Joe Ryan, I need 3 quick and easy outs out of you. But Logan, who's going to be starting for the White Sox? Heard the man owes us some money.
Yeah, it is. It's Garrett Crochet. He's starting for the White Sox. Now, if that name sounds familiar, yeah, we're back to the scene of the crime, because in his last start, he's 4-1 on NRFIs this year. The one loss, yep, you guessed it. Right when we backed him, and when he was in Philadelphia, and Alec Boehm hit just a stupid home run off of him that would have been a fly ball out pretty much anywhere else. Pain. But coming off a 7 earned run performance, I expect him to be better today, simply because Garrett Crochet has all the stuff. He has all the stuff of a really solid pitcher, like a 3-ish ERA guy. And we look at this Twins team. I slandered them yesterday with good reason, right? Twins 21st in first inning runs. Yesterday, you look at that first inning, they hit with the runner in scoring position. I said, I challenged them to do it again. Well, they rose to the challenge. They did exactly what I said, they can't do, and they did it. So if you want to go ahead and fade it and say, Logan, I'm getting great plus value on the UniBet because the Twins are going to hit another running and scoring position, go for it. But you know what? I'm gonna go back to regression, and I know regression is the name of the game for this Twins team. They just scored 6 runs yesterday. Yeah, how about 1 or 2 today against Garrett Crochet? I could see that happening. We have to trust a guy like this to get those last 3 outs we need. I really do think Garrett Crochet should be able to do it for us. Let's go, Nerfy Nation.
Let's wave the flags, Logan, and let's cash this Nerfy. Now, I forgot to mention at the top of the video, yesterday we said we would do a giveaway if either of our guys hit a home run. We did not get that job done, although Spencer Steer hit a nuke. Of course, it got caught at the warning track. That's how it be. But we did say anyone that commented down below, we pick one winner that had a guy to hit a home run. And I'll put up the comment that won. It was D. Lloyd Jenkins Jr. He called the Shohei Ohtani nuke. Yeah, that man's sending like 450 feet. I saw a couple Bellinger ones too, which Bellinger obviously helped our hit parlay with his first at bat. But man, Ohtani, D. Lloyd Jenkins, you're a $50 winner for the giveaway. Also, I believe is a COS All-Star, so we love to see that. That was our giveaway winner. We'll try to do some more giveaways because I know it's been a struggle bus over the past few days. But today, Logan, is a 3-0 card. We're dominating. Like I said, our third pick of the video will be actually our OddsChecker 2-leg parlay. It's not a hit parlay today, just 2 games that we're trying to pick on. We really like the one that we're going to cook up for you. So I'll link it on the screen, in the description, in the pinned comment. It's Austin and Logan. We're signing out. Hopefully we actually, maybe we'll be wearing these tomorrow if it's a 3-0 sweep. I don't really know. Let's dominate. Let's have a good day. See you in the next one. Peace.